What's up, y'all? If you clicked on this video, you're probably here because you can't get it up. And there's no shame in that. It's okay if you can't get it up, but you're not going to be impressing anyone if you can't get it up. So today we're going to be going through step by step on how to get up any stock 50cc scooter. Let's get it. So probably the first step you need to start wheeling is first just get comfortable on your bike. Get comfortable with, you know, weird turning, get comfortable with slamming the front down, get comfortable on it. Kind of get a feel for the bike, yeah, you know what I mean. The first step is really to just know your bike, know what you're working with, know how much power you got. You don't really want to loop it out. I don't think if you have a stock 50cc, you're going to loop it out like crazy, but kind of just learn your platform. One thing I do that helps me wheelie a little bit better, a little bit straighter, is I kind of deflated my rear tire down to like 15 PSI. And I kind of like the feel of that. It helps me get in the balance point a little better. It helps me keep a wheelie for longer. And it helps for like circles too. Try and pop it up. Come on. See, he's scared. One thing you really need to wheelie one of these monsters is balls. You gotta have some balls to pick up a hog like this. Anyone can do it, no matter what 50cc you're on, unless it's a 4-stroke, then maybe not, but no matter what 50cc you're on, you can wheelie it. Any bike is wheeliable, anybody can wheelie. And the way you do that, the way I do that, is right before I want to go up, I lean forward and I take my butt off the seat. And then when I want to pick the front wheel up, I sit down on the seat. It's kind of like throwing it back, but on your scooter. And that really helps put some weight on the rear suspension and lift up the front wheel. You're kind of rotating the whole bike back when you sit down, while hitting the throttle at the same time. So I'll just show that again. I'll slow-mo this so you can see. That leads me into the third point. You have to cover the rear brake. I was covering the rear brake and mine are kind of weak. These bikes have drum brakes and I'm pretty sure every stock 50 has drum brakes. But if you only have one finger on it or you're not really covering it, you could loop out. Now the good thing about looping out a scooter is that you could just put your legs back and come off of the back of the scooter and you won't really get hurt. You're not going to get hurt like you would on a dirt bike, because they're so high up, or like a street bike where you can't really exit off the back of the bike. You can't dismount on those bikes. On a scooter, it's as easy as just sliding back. So make sure you cover that rear brake at all times. It is going to save you. That is how you hang it back. That is how you're going to wheelie for longer. That's how you don't power wheelie. And you don't want to be power wheeling, you don't want to be a chump power wheeling all the time. Come on. You want to hang it back. You want to get to 12 o'clock. A high nooner, baby. You know? I also, when wheeling, I sit all the way on this back part of the bike. This is a 2-seater pre-bug. So I'll sit like right here on the back seat a little bit and it just rotates the whole front end up. These bikes are very light. I'll throw up how much they weigh right here. But if you sit on that back seat, I mean, and just lean back, you don't even have to sit down like I was doing. If you just lean back on that back seat, that's another way you can just pop the front wheel up. I like throwing my whole body back and picking up the front wheel. It's a little easier to do, and you can pick it up at a lot higher of a speed than you normally would be able to. Again with the trash, bro. People are leaving trash everywhere. It's so disgusting. Just throw your stuff out, man. One of the best parts about wheeling these little 50cc scooters, especially if it's stock and it's quiet, is at least near me, police don't really care. I've wheelied in front of a cop before. They don't really see it as illegal because these aren't really motor vehicles. They're kind of just, I mean, they're kind of like mobility scooters. They kind of don't really go fast. You can't really hurt people or destroy property with them. And you can't really get hurt yourself by wheeling a scooter unless you really mess up. So there's really no reason not to wheelie one of these scooters, and that's pretty much the most fun thing you could do on them, other than off-roading. Off-roading scooters is pretty fun. Hi, kitty. So in conjunction, if you go up and you lean back and you cover that rear brake, and every time you feel like you're gonna fall back all the way, you hit the rear brake, you're in a wheelie and you're balancing now. Now, it's gonna take a lot of time and practice, and you're probably not gonna get it on the first day on how to stay at balance point for a while, because it is kind of scary when you first learn trying to stay on balance point like that. And I'm not the best wheelier on earth. I'm not on 12 o'clock everywhere I go, ripping turns on one wheel, but I know the fundamentals of it, and that is that you have to lean back like this. A lot of people, when they try and wheelie, they lean forward because they get scared. You're never going to get to balance point like that, and if you do, you're just going to loop it. You want to lean back, and you want to cover that rear brake and kind of have your arms out straight or like this, and eventually you will get it. It's only a matter of time. Try not to slam the front down like that. Oh, he found a toy.
Yeah.
You want to joust?
Yeah. There we go.
Show him what's up. His bike is a lot faster than mine. He has I believe a Melosi 70cc in it. He has a Yasuni exhaust. He has a built CVT. It's pretty much how my other bug eye is, but this one's a little quieter because he actually kept his airbox on, which I like better. Not gonna lie. I don't really like how loud my carb is on my bug eye. If you are wheeling and you're having trouble with staying straight, then something I can recommend when you wheelie is to, can't get it up. Something I could recommend when you wheelie is to throw a foot out, or, you know, change where your knees are, change the center of mass. You could also just try turning your wheel and moving your body around. If you are steering to the right constantly or steering to the left constantly, it's probably because you're tensing your body up and you're scared and you're leaning one way. I know that happened when I first started wheeling on a dirt bike. I would tense up and I'd lead one way and try and see around the bike. I wasn't able to keep the bike straight. It would always like fall to the side. So try and just be loose on it, you know. You're not gonna get hurt if you fall, don't be scared. And pick that front wheel up. Now those of you that really have no power and you really think you can't wheelie, there's a way to make any scooter wheelie, and that's standing on the back seat. See how much that popped up my scooter? I'm not good at stand-up wheelies. I don't have a wheelie bar that I can stand up on, but you can pick up anything. I don't even care if you have 1 horsepower. You can pick up anything by standing on the back seat. And even there, I just looped out, fine, because it's a scoot. You're not gonna get hurt. You're never going more than 15 miles an hour the whole time, which is speeds that you could get on a pedal bike. It's not really harmful. So I hope if you're new to scooters, this may have taught you something. If it didn't, well, slam me in the comments, tell me what I did wrong. Like I said, I'm not the best at stunting, but I definitely know how to get the front wheel up, and I figured I'd come on here and help people out a little bit with that. These pre-bugs are so great at wheeling because they're so light. And they're not really restricted as much as the bug eyes are, I guess, because they're a little bit older. They don't have all that weight that the bug eyes have. And don't get me wrong, you can wheelie a stock bug eye. It is very easy to wheelie a stock bug eye. But I just think the pre-bugs, they have like 50 pounds off of the bug eyes. They just do it the best. This is completely stock, and I have no motive to actually modify this at all. It does exactly what I want, at the speeds I want it. It picks up to like 10 miles an hour, and it can stay there for a while. It can stay there up to like 15, 20. You know, there is one thing that sucks on these stock scooters. They're so slow. I'm going 35 right now and I'm 50. Do not enter. It's a load of bullshit. I can totally enter. See him entering right now. Gotta hang it back. Hang it back for him. God, it is so windy out today. That's totally why I can't hold a wheelie. That's totally why. That's why. It's not an excuse, it's a reason. Damn. Best. There's going to be a lot of windy audio and footage of my floor fan. Pulling up the good old Sam's. Hopefully they're open. They're closed! No! Bro, the road is slanted. I can't get it up. I have a dysfunction. Where do you want to go? You want to go get food?
Yeah.
I swear I can wheelie, guys. It's the wind. I swear. For the 1 or 2 people that are watching this video that know what H2OI is, this is the street that it happened on. It's a sad day that we're never going to get to see 2-stepping Volkswagens in Wildwood again. Very sad.
Where are we going?
I'm going to go to Wawa. I need gas. That guy's staring at me. He wants a piece of the sumo. Oh shit, they got the cops. What the hell? They caught a brother. They caught him. No, no, no. They probably pulled him over for like a loud exhaust or something. Some dumb shit. Yeah. Yeah. It's good for it. Boys, just did a... Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Yo, the streets here are not for the weak. The fact that you can do a full jump. Look at this. The fact that you can do a full jump on some of these manholes. Oh my god. Yo.
You wanna head back home or?
What the fuck?
Oh my fucking phone.
Did you just blow your shit up?
I think my clutch is stuck on. My clutch is stuck.
What? Yeah, his bike just turned off. We're good.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
Thank you. Have a good one. Oh. Alright, we gotta limp his bike back home. It's not acting right. Wow, that is a good view. we found out that when this clutch is on the clutch, it rubs ever so slightly. So we needed to put a little washer in there so that when he puts his clutch on, it doesn't rub. We have so many scooters in here right now. We have this PGO Big Max, 2 Bug-Eye Zumas, a 4-stroke Bug-Eye Zuma, and we got a pre-bug over here. And the other bikes, they're kind of lame. Don't worry about them. While I have the Bug-Eye out, I got a new air filter for it. Play the clip of what happened to the air filter. Oh my lord, so I obviously did not check this bike enough. I just opened the air box. What is that? Oh my god. What is that? This is how I had this rigged up before. This is an air filter for a weed whacker, and I just cut 2 holes in it and put it on. Look at that, nice and oily and dirty. Check it out. Looking clean. Runs a lot better now. Whole gang out. Check it. What's up, John? Pop it up. Woo. I got a little squirrely. Alright, I think that is just about going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully, if you couldn't wheelie before, you have some tips to learn how to now. And if you still can't wheelie, well, I don't know, man, get a quad or something. But with that, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.